Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a get ready with me, just doing this little natural glam look and answering all of your burning questions that you dropped on my Instagram story. So let's get into it. Hair is clipped back, we're gonna get started. Today I'm gonna do more of like a natural glam because I just need to take photos in a new jaunty dress that's dropping this week, and then I'm gonna film a workout for you guys, so I don't want it to be too heavy. So I think I'm gonna start with the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter, and this is the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I honestly love this stuff so much. Okay, first question while I blend this in. How long does it take me to bedazzle my outfits? That's a good one because it really depends. So when I do a swoosh bra, I feel like I can actually do those pretty quickly. Like I would say an hour or two, but I really enjoy it. Like I sit at this table and I put Friends on the TV because this is my dining room and the living room's right there. And I'll put like Friends on or Dance Moms or New Girl and just like zone out and rhinestone. And because I grew up dancing, like I've been rhinestoning since I was like 12. So it's a fun, easy activity for me. It's honestly like so soothing. So I don't mind it, but I would say 1 to 2 hours. But when I made that corset last week or the week before, it took me like 4 hours because I have a sewing machine and I'm learning how to sew, but I am not by any means a good sewer. So that one took me a long time because I would like stitch something and then have to like tear the stitches and redo it. And then this week I'm making our merch shirt into a dress, and that's gonna be so challenging. So it's probably gonna take me forever this week, but normally I would say 1 to 2 hours. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the new Makeup by Mario concealer. This is called Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. It has caffeine in it. It's supposed to be self-setting, which honestly, I'm always gonna powder anyways, but I have really been liking this. I'm using this, my little camera screen as my mirror because I'm at my dining room table, so sorry if I'm like looking up. Next question. What is a skincare product I can't live without? This is a good one because I'm obsessed with skincare, you guys. I actually used to be on Accutane when I was like 18 because I had such bad acne in high school. And I had tried like Retin-A, birth controls, like every other option. The other like antibiotics they give you to help clear your skin, and nothing would clear my skin. So I finally went on Accutane and that helped so much. But I would say now that I just try to like maintain my complexion and not having breakouts, my #1 product I cannot live without is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This stuff is life-changing, and it is expensive, but like this is worth every single dollar. If you spend money on one skincare product, I would get this one. It's like a toner, so after you wash your face, you would put that on a cotton swab, wipe your face, go in with like whatever serums you use, whether it's like vitamin C or whatever, moisturizer, eye cream, and if it's in the morning, obviously sunscreen. But that has changed my skin. It like shrinks your pores. It's just like, it's the most magical product ever, if I'm being honest. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Ta. This is the Cream Contour and Power Bronzer Duo in the color She's Sculpted. So it has a cream and a powder on both of them. And then I have the dual-ended brush, which this side is what you use in the cream, and then you powder with this. And this little combo, you guys, snatches your whole face. So I just go in and like pat it on like that and kind of blend it up. And then a little secret trick that I do when I want my face to look really snatched, I always do this for my TV makeup because sometimes in person it looks a little bit harsh, but with the bright lights, it like is so seamless, is from the edge of this contour here, you're gonna connect it down and fill this area with bronzer and then connect that under. And this connection right here just like shortens that little bit, like it tucks it back with that contour and just makes your jaw and your cheek look so sculpted. Do the same thing over here. Pull it down and then under. What is your workout routine? This is a fun one. I'm obsessed with Pilates, which if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that. I go at least like 3 times a week is usually what I aim for. Sometimes it ranges, especially if I'm busy, then I'll only go like once. But I do Legree style Pilates, which is on a it's on a machine, but the machine is called a Megaformer versus like a regular reformer Pilates machine. So it's a little bit different. It's much more fast paced than a typical like club Pilates reformer class. And the vibes are just like next level. Like if you go to any Megaformer class, whether it's I go to Highlight or Solid Core or any of those, it's like super dark lights, really loud music, and like you're just vibing for 45 minutes and absolutely dying on this machine. But it transforms my body more than anything else I've ever done. It just like, it's so much core, it's so much lengthening. It works all of like the little muscles in your body, and because it's working the little muscles, you see such a transformation so quickly because it's muscles that your body doesn't normally use when you're just like squatting or lunging or anything like that. I really love it. So my usual routine is we fly out on Sundays. So if I have an afternoon flight, I usually try and do a Pilates class Sunday morning. If it's an earlier flight, then I just like won't work out that day. Mondays, me and Chelsea usually do a hot girl walk on the treadmill, or we do a class that day, whether it's like a bar class, Pilates, F45, whatever. But our hot girl walks, we do 12-3-30, which is designed by this girl Lauren, and it's incline 12, speed 3 for 30 minutes. And that is like one of my most favorite things to do. If I'm ever feeling run down but I want to move my body, I just do a hot girl walk on the treadmill, and it's truly so amazing. Then Tuesdays, I honestly don't usually work out. I'm really big on like listening to my body, and I am always so run down on Tuesdays, even if I do literally nothing on Monday, just from the travel. Like I feel like I got hit by a truck, so I most of the time just come home and nap. If I'm feeling crazy, then I will sometimes schedule a Pilates class or do a hot girl walk or something like that, but usually Tuesdays is a rest day for me. Then Wednesdays, I usually do a Pilates class, and sometimes I'll do a double on that day, depending on like do a Pilates class and then a hot girl walk, or go to the gym after, or have ring training. It just kind of depends on the day, or if I'm tired, I just do Pilates. Thursdays, I typically go to the Performance Center and do ring training for 2 hours. And so normally I don't do another workout on that day because that usually just kills me. Fridays, I do ring training at the Performance Center, but only for like an hour, hour and a half. So then I'll usually get a workout in that day, whether it's Pilates or a weightlifting workout, like a leg day or something like that. But like today I'm doing a leg day workout that I'm gonna film for you guys. So it just kind of depends. And then Saturdays, if I know I'm not working out Sunday, then Saturdays I'll go and do another class. So that's my general vibe on that. This is the Revolution Blush Balm in the color Peach Filter. This is like a really pigmented, affordable liquid blush. I love it. Just blend that out. And then I'm just gonna kind of take it over my nose just to give that like sun-kissed look. Then on the other side of my beauty blender, I'll just make sure nothing's creased before I go in with powder to bake. What is your go-to lunch? I actually eat the same thing for lunch every day right now. Not if I'm on the road, but at home. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Sweet Green, but it's this like insanely delicious salad place on the East Coast, like mainly in like New York and Connecticut, like big little cities. So basically we don't have that here, but they have this bowl called the Harvest Bowl, and it's kale, like a brown rice, sweet potatoes, goat cheese, almonds, chicken, apples, tossed in balsamic, and it is like the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. And we have a place by my house here that makes the same salad. You can build your own, so I get it from there, and I literally get it every single day. It's an addiction. It's actually so bad. I need to chill out, but I can't. I'm obsessed. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Veil Translucent Setting Powder from Hourglass. I love this stuff. It's so blurring. I don't normally use this brush, so we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, wait, I kind of like the brush option. It's actually kind of easier than a puff. Then I'm gonna go in with this Meredith Duxbury Morphe palette. I'm obsessed with it. I love Morphe. It's just like so affordable and so pigmented. I'm obsessed. So I'm actually gonna just go in with Top Tier, and I'm gonna coat my whole eyelid with it. And then just kind of blend that out a little bit. And then with a little flat edge brush, I'm gonna take that same color and just go underneath in line here. This is like the easiest eye look ever. Then I'll take like a little brush like this, and I'm gonna just go in with this highlighter and go through here. This is a good question. Is Jaunty your brand, or are you a brand ambassador? So Jaunty's my brand that I actually started like 4.5 years ago, almost 5 years. I started it when I was living in Los Angeles and I was dancing for the Rams, and I just was kind of like at this place where I knew I wanted to like do something entrepreneurial, but I didn't know what, and I decided on a brand essentially, and a clothing line, and it's evolved a lot over the last like 4.5 years. It started as like I was designing all the clothes and having them manufactured in the US in Los Angeles, and then I decided that that wasn't really my jam because it's very, very difficult. So like mad respect to everyone that does that. And I realized that what I really enjoyed was like curating collections. So I got my resale license so I could buy wholesale and like just curate collections that were like really cool and unique and close to my heart. And then it's kind of evolved from that into doing a little bit more loungewear, and I just feel like in my day-to-day life, like I'm always in a matching sweat set or a loungewear of some vibe, and I'm not really wearing like the going out style clothes as much unless it's on TV, and so I just have kind of allowed the brand to evolve with me and as I've evolved, which has been really, really cool. So this next set that's coming out, I'm so excited for. Like it is literally me in a sweat set. Like it is everything I say, everything I do. Like it's just, I'm so excited to launch it. You guys are gonna love it. Okay, brows are on. What is your favorite TV show? Okay, so I love to rewatch shows that I've already watched, just because when I'm trying to unwind and relax, like I feel like that is just the easiest way for me to do so and not have to be like so invested. So I would say like my go-to favorite TV shows are Friends, New Girl, Sex and the City, Dance Moms. What else do I watch? I loved Bridgerton. I loved Queen Charlotte. Like anything in that realm, I'm like obsessed with. This is a new mascara. It's actually brown, which I thought would be nice for these like natural days. I got it from Amazon, which I will link this in my Amazon storefront for you guys. I'll link all these products. I also love reality TV, but I don't like dating shows, which I know is an unpopular opinion, but like I can't watch like Love Island or any of those. I don't know why, it just doesn't do it for me. So like I like reality shows where it follows the same people every season. So like I love Vanderpump Rules, I love Kardashians, all of those types of shows. Oops, there's brown mascara all over my eye. Okay, now before I do the bottom, I'm just gonna let that dry so I can scratch off the mess I made. What was the hardest thing for me to pick up in the wrestling business, and what was the easiest? I would say the easiest for me was like talking and performing and character work, because I feel like a lot of people don't know this, but growing up in a competitive dancer, you're always given different characters in each routine you do. So you're learning how to tell a story within like 3 minutes. And I feel like that's a tool that has been super helpful for me. And I've always really loved that. Like I loved character pieces when I was younger, and I loved anything with a lot of emotion behind it. That was like so my cup of tea. So that part of it feels so just like natural and like just like lights me up. So I think coming in and just learning something from scratch is like so intimidating and scary, but at the same time it's so like invigorating and fun. And as you accomplish things, like it's a type of proud that you haven't felt before because it's a new thing that you're doing as an adult. So I would say that's the hardest part, but it's also the most rewarding part. What is your favorite travel hack? Okay, this isn't really a hack, but whatever. It's my favorite thing about traveling. I recently got the bedazzling luggage, and you guys, like, I have been putting it off for so long because I'm like, I don't want to spend that much on luggage, and like, I have suitcases, whatever. It has changed my life. I packed for SummerSlam, which I was gone for like 10 days, I think, because we went to Raw directly after, and I only brought the carry-on suitcase and the weekender bag that goes on top of it, not the mini, the full size. And I didn't even have to check a bag. And I had so many looks because I had so many appearances and events going on. Like I actually can't even believe that I did that, and it was still like rolling completely normally. So that alone was worth the money. Like it's such amazing luggage. And the weekender, you can fit so much stuff in it. Like it's actually absurd. I will say, it does fit in the seat, underneath the seat in front of you on majority of flights. It fits on Delta, United, Southwest. Air Canada, it was not fitting. It was a tight squeeze, and I ended up putting it up above me. But I feel like if you had to, you could do it. Okay, we're gonna do a little highlighter on my cheekbones. So I'm gonna do this little rose color just to kind of blend it with the blush. Cute. All right, what is my top 3 must-have makeup products? So I am obsessed with makeup, and I feel like that's like a hidden fact about me. So I love this question because I love makeup. So I would say right now my top 3 are the Patrick Ta She's Sculpted. Like, this is a game changer. Absolutely obsessed. Then I would say, which I didn't use today, but the Juvia's Place Blush Lily Liquid Blush. This gives you that like Barbie pink look, and so pigmented, and it's so beautiful. So that's my second. And then my third, oh, this is a toughie. I'm really torn. Okay, I'm gonna go with right now, currently it's the NYX Brow Glue, because I'm really into like a laminated brow look right now, and this gives you that for such an affordable price. So this is my third. Okay, let's do my lips. So I'm using the MAC lip liner in the color Soar. I usually do a nude lip, but I'm really into this like pinkier hue right now, and I'm obsessed. So I line my lips with this. Once they're lined, I like to do a little line down the center just for that extra pout. I've been using MAC lipstick in the color Cream Cup 203. It's like this gorgeous pinky. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like literally the most beautiful color. I mean, obsessed. Then when I'm feeling wild, I will top it with the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. This was actually Glass Slipper, which is clear, but I've used it on top of so many lipsticks and lip liners that it's just like a muddled color. But really any lip gloss, and I'm gonna just dab that onto the center of my lips. And then I'll usually just take like my little powder puff and just use it to like clean up any lines around my lips. Okay, I'm really loving this little natural glam. I also just took out my extensions. So she's in her short hair 90s girl era, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys had fun. I love filming get ready with me's, and I like when I can be a little more in depth with it. So I'm gonna definitely do more of these. So keep dropping different questions in the comments that I can answer over time. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye y'all.